Today, I'm reviewing the Aston Martin One-77, a legendary car with lots of power and much rarity. I want to see for myself how well this car performs to this day, so let's test that. Our first test today is a very simple drag strip test. Welcome to the Genesis 1 mile dragway. It's a place where many cars come to push their engines and speed to their limit. Somebody put their speed onto the boards. Let's see how the 177 does in this test. The 177, or Aston, topped out at 115.3 miles per hour, which is a very solid number with this car, since, well, its engine's making more than 700 horsepower on a V12. This number is very great for this car. Next up is the literal non-stopping brake test. The car will deploy the brakes on this black line. The goal is to not hit the parked Dacia Duster. Let's see how the 177 does in this test. To a surprising shock, actually, this car does slide a lot when it's on the brakes at very high speeds, and unfortunately it does not pass this test. Let's test the cornering of the 177 by going through some tight corners. Shouldn't be too difficult. Next up is the infamous parallel park. And after only some small wiggling, it can successfully complete this test. Let's now test the ride of the 177 by going over a small gravel road segment. This car is, well, I'd say it's very bumpy. I definitely don't see myself using this as a daily driver, but it does well of at least being stable, which is definitely better than some other cars that I've reviewed over the course of the season. Is it still bumpy? Yes. Are you still going to have some time getting over bumps and stuff and whatnot on the surface? Yes. But it's not meant to be a daily driver. Let's also test just simplistic bumps by doing the bump test. This car, I'm gonna have to say it, really struggled during the bump test. It does not like bumps one bit. I'm honestly shocked it made it through this course at all, considering that during testing, it was barely possible for this car to actually get to the end, because that's just how bad it was struggling. This car, on at least fuel and miles per gallon wise, well, it doesn't really do that great. I couldn't really find a lot of MPG figures on this car, but the one I did find was at an average MPG of around 6.2 miles per gallon, and this was done over a 500-mile travel journey by a small group of people. So we're going to use this knowledge, and we're going to see how well does that figure apply on the track. And now, let's give the 177 an official lap around the circuit. The official standard time is 2:19:39. With added up accidents and collisions, the final adjusted time is 2:20:39. Gotta shake these cops. Quick, gotta make a left.
Oh shit! Oh shit!
Good news. Think I escaped him. And on that numerical-like note, it's time to end. Thank you so much for watching. Good night.